Hey guys, and welcome back to another brand new Chainsaw Man video. And yes, it has been a while since my last Chainsaw Man video, and no, this is not something that is related to season 2 or the sequel of Chainsaw Man anime, because we still have no information regarding this particular issue. Maybe somewhere around 20th of May, because that is the MAPPA stage event. But yeah, we still have no new information regarding the season 2 of Chainsaw Man. But in today's video, I'll be talking about the CGI usage of Chainsaw Man, yes, season 1, since the CGWorld magazine has released a lot of articles, 4 in total actually, and this is quite long, so I'll be making 4 different videos for 4 different articles. And yeah, if you can't wait for me to upload this video, you can just directly read the article. I'll be linking down every single article in the description of today's video. Obviously, I'm making this video so that I can make the information more interesting to watch with the animation and such, I guess, the edits, I guess. But again, if you can't wait for my next video, just read the article yourself. Again, this is a lot, so I'm going to be out of breath for a while. Alright, so let's start off with the main topic. Chainsaw Man 1 modeling version, which brings together MAPPA's technical capabilities and pursues ultra high quality. Anime Chainsaw Man broadcast from October 2022. MAPPA was the only company that was invested in the production, and the ending theme was changed weekly. This time, we covered the CG making, mainly focusing on modeling, animation, and shooting parts. We will introduce it in 4 parts. By the time I'm recording right now, all 4 articles has been released, so again, if you want to read it, it will be in the description of today's video. 3D CG representation of the main characters, Chainsaw Man, demons, devil, I guess, backgrounds, and etc. Chainsaw Man is a popular work that has surprised the world with a number of shocking developments, and is also called a maverick of boys manga. MAPPA, which has some of the best technology in the industry, has made a bet to make this topical anime into an anime. Not gonna lie, I have no idea what make this topical anime into an anime. Maybe some translation error, but you understand. CGI producer Yusuke Tanawa. It is an animation production studio that has made the world go wild with anime adaptations of popular works such as Attack on Titan. That is your daily Attack on Titan reference, by the way. And Dorohedoro. This work also has enthusiastic fans, so the hurdles to be visualized should have been high. They know. But MAPPA caused a social phenomenon with its outstanding quality that resists pressure, and at the end of 2022, the final episode was very well received. Finished broadcasting. This is a technique that can be achieved by overwhelming drawing power and high quality 3D CG technology. The CG team received an order from the director who said, "I want to make a 3D CG that was close to the animation." By 2D animation, I am pretty positive that the director is referring to hand-drawn animation, and work on the modeling and cut production while keeping in mind the familiarity with the animation. Mr. Kazumasa Yokokawa, who served as 3D CG model director, says, "We are making a model that inherits style of MAPPA that we have cultivated so far. And on top of that, we are also trying new methods to add texture to the 3D model." The CG team is in charge of 2 models of Chainsaw Man and Samurai Sword. Katana Man, I'm pretty sure, as well as Curse, which has a high calorie amongst Demon, Devil, Ghost Devil, and Snake Devil. In addition, layout models of Denji, Makima, Aki, and Power are also created for drawing reference. On the other hand, Motoi Okuno, the 3D CG animation director who supervised the 3D animation, said, "Since it was the first time I worked with a director, I experimented a lot during the process." Maybe not with a director, maybe with the director, I guess? In the early stages of production, the director requested the layouts of the CG cuts from an animator whom the director trusted. As much as he entrusted the movement to the animation, he devoted time to brushing up the look, aiming to achieve a balance between the look and the movement that fits into the animation. In addition, we are actively challenging expressions that make the worldview stand out, such as a clone camera map and a shooting filter that creates the atmosphere of this work. 3D model with detailed design. What is noteworthy about the creation of the character models for this work is the addition of special textures. Due to the strong request from the director, special effects are added to some parts of Chainsaw Man and Katana Man. MAPPA's unique method is to incorporate the special effects that were previously applied during the shooting process into the 3D model in advance. The finish has a 2D-like and rich texture that blends well with the drawing characters, and by narrowing down the models and places where the special effects are added, it makes it looks more impressive. The setup is pretty strong as well. In particular, the main character Chainsaw Man was particular about his every move, so we proceeded with careful decisions, says Yokokawa. For example, from the fact that each chain around the Chainsaw Man's neck and even the shoelaces of his sneakers are equipped with rigs, it can be seen that 3D animators' requests were taken into account and that they were designed in great detail. In contrast, the devil and background models are produced using the techniques that have been cultivated so far. It seems that they aim for a high-calorie expressions that is possible only with 3D CG by putting a solid texture on it. Basic production tools are 3ds Max 2022, Photoshop 2021, Substance, 3D Painter 2021, Pencil Plus 4 4.2.0, and it is said that the three devils were modeled with ZBrush 2021. Recreating the devil's design in 3D CG required a very high detailed model, so it was expected that the scene would stop moving if we simply build it. Therefore, the model itself was kept to a low polygon, which is mesh, I guess. And details such as the scales of the snacks were expressed using this placement. Looking back on this production, Mr. Yokokawa said, "I think the animation and 3D CG were finished to a high quality. If there is a sequel, I will do my best to deliver even better things." And this is the modeling of the main character Denji, or Chainsaw Man. The transition of the 3D model of Chainsaw Man. Take 1. Since the director and character designer are unfamiliar with 3D CG, taking that into account, the time it takes to retake after take 2, we submitted it as a rough draft early on. And based on this take 1, the designer finished the character setting and brushed up the model according to the setting. And this is the completed take. From take 1 to completion, it took about 4 to 5 weeks and progressed smoothly. The first take was actually 2021 August, and the completed take is 2022 April 26. What the hell? Completed take. Overall, it's not a big change in modeling, but a form that raises the level of detail such as textures, shadows, and colors. As a variation model, we also created different costumes and damage for each episodes. And this is basically the wireframe of the completed take 2. Precise direction by character designer. Check back by Mr. Kazutaka Sugiyama, who served as the character designer. Created by Mr. Sugiyama based on the Take 1 model, detailed direction are drawn on 17 sheets. Ooh. And even the number of dots for lines when converting to black and white is carefully instructed. Mr. Yokokawa says Mr. Sugiyama's obsession exploded. "I wanted to respond to this feeling and I wanted to make it as good as possible." It seems that the trial and error was repeated to reproduce the crisp silhouette that is characteristic of Mr. Sugiyama. In addition, it was the angle of the gums that brought about a great effect while making the fine adjustment. In take 1, it was a horizontal, but by following the human gums and adding a slant of 2 to 3 degrees, the modeling was balanced. Expressing the soft silhouette of cloth with Cloth Deform. Cloth Deform 1.0, a KM3D plugin for 3ds Max that was newly introduced into this software, is a tool that allows you to reproduce the shape of clothes and skin with a simple simulation. In the first place, Mr. Yokokawa proposed the introduction of the Katana Man's long coat because he wanted it to flow naturally in the wind. swing. In this work, the movement of the action scenes is very fast, so it is difficult to confirm its performance as a swaying tool. So this is basically with the cloth deform off, and this is the one with on. As you can see from the base of the tie, the effect is particularly noticeable in expressing wrinkles in the joints. They even added this type of details, man. What the hell? The rotating chainsaw blade is represented as a 3D model. A rotating chainsaw blade would look easier with texture animation, but that would make the chainsaw look thin when viewed from the front. Therefore, it was represented using a 3D model. However, it is said that the adjustment was very difficult. In a battle scene, the chainsaw is swung around, so in order to make it look cool from any angle, Mr. Yokokawa and Mr. Sugiyama repeatedly exchanged ideas to create the air currents around the blade and the wagon. It seems that various improvements such as a wheel effect and shadowing of the blade have been repeated. Special textures incorporated into 3D model. Chainsaw Man's special texture is integrated in a way that accompanies the 3D model. Considering the setting that the Chainsaw Devil is a battle-tested devil, I added fine scratches and added a brush-like texture. That is a very nice detailing, by the way. A model with the special effects texture applied and the drawing in the orange part stands out, but if the details are improved only here, the other part will float due to the difference in textures. Special effect texture material, look at this. Woo. Next up, 3-level LOD model. There are 3 types of Chainsaw Man models for close-up shots, medium shots, and long shots. Just like the LOD model, the part to be shown and the part to be omitted are carefully adjusted. So here is the low detail model for long shot, here's the model for medium shots, assuming from waist up to the bust up, and then this is the high detailed model for close-up shots, and this model is the only one with visible eyes. In addition, the horizontal line in the neck tube is not completely connected and is designed to be interrupted. Modeling Denji's arch nemesis, Katana Man. I started working on the Katana Man model after completing the Chainsaw Man model. In order to create it more efficiently, at the rough model stage, I narrowed down the proportions to a level where even if the pose that appears in the work is not broken. As with Chainsaw Man, the design fully reflects Mr. Sugiyama's commitment and sharp touch. With reference to the instruction in the design drawing, wrinkles were carved asymmetrically to express naturalness. So this is the finished model. Like the Chainsaw Man, they have prepared 3 types of LOD models that match with the screen size. And this is the wire frame of the Katana Man. And now we have the Cursed Snake Devil and Ghost Devil models. So this is the finished model of the Cursed Devil, which is alright, that looks nice. This is the completed model of the Ghost Devil. It seems like that he had a hard time expressing his wavy hair. What the hell? After trial and error, I decided to model the large waves with ZBrush and express the fine waves with textures. The flowers and arms are 3D model, and if you look closely, you can see the details textures are different. Snake Devil's sculpt works green, even the palette and gums are made. Ghost Devil rig setup. A very complex rig was required, such as countless stretch arms, swinging hair, the avoidance of flowers getting stuck in each other. The arms can be switched between IK and FK, and a controller for grounding that can be used using IK is also. What the hell is this rigging, man? Looking at this, what the hell? Chainsaw Man's rig that realizes the movement as intended. Various rig settings for Chainsaw Man. At least this is better than that Ghost Devil, man. This is better, but still, this is quite to animate. Whole body rig setup, and the left window is a switching tool such as a controller, and it also has a text controller overhead. Rig settings for the head and the eyes can move up and down, left and right, yo! And the chainsaw blade can rotate both clockwise and counterclockwise. A rig that can be stretched is set for each tooth, whoa! And the tongue contains a rig that can be bent in addition to stretch. What the hell? Neck rig setting. The neck chain can be moved manually, but it's basically designed so that you don't have to make any adjustment. In addition, there's also a support bone to express the shape of the Adam's apple. What the heck? They also put a design for Denji's Adam's apple for Chainsaw Man form. What in the actual detailing is this? Upper body rig setup. Since Chainsaw Man often fights by bending forwards, the necktie is equipped with an automatic rotation to prevent it from stinging to the body. This is fine. This is quite a nice and genius move. And those are basically it for the first article. Man, the amount of effort that Dak actually put into every single small details that even some people don't even realize is crazy, and people are still saying that Chainsaw Man animation is I mean, like, those are mainly from the Japanese audiences. I don't really understand why they don't like the film type of adaptation. But again, those are basically it. This is crazy good. Again, the detailing is just crazy. The director is, man, salute. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.